Get the nose guard, kid. Baseball's nothing to sneeze at. Nose to the grindstone. Philadelphia gets back down to business. A nose for big numbers. The Cubs catch scent of 8,000. Through the nose for the Expos. Dodger blue deja vu. Into first by a nose. The Pale Hose rolls 7. And 300 on the nose. The Commodore smells the roses. And that's not all, folks. Heaven only knows which way the wind blows on This Week in Baseball. National League recap, spring training. The Atlanta Braves opened camp with a new manager and some hard-hitting young veterans anxious to reach maturity. But few figured the Braves as actual contenders because the pitching staff was unproven and unpredictable. So, how about that pitching staff? Well, it didn't take long to make headlines, first in spring training and then in the regular season. Braves pitching ranked second in the league and first in the National League West. One reason Atlanta became a first-place ball club, setting a major league record by winning its first 13 games. Meanwhile, the Houston Astros were considered contenders for one reason.
We are blessed with very fine pitching on this ball club. We have a fine starting rotation and 3 bullpen pitchers that comprise probably the finest bullpen that's ever been put together.
It's the best pitching staff I've ever been on. I think it would be impossible to find 5 better starters combined with 3 better relievers.
I think we have to lay claim to having as good a pitching staff as anybody, and they really don't seem to be getting any older. They just seem to be getting better.
Getting better? Certainly couldn't look any better. But looks can be deceiving. An catastrophe, that is. The team that led the majors in pitching last year has dropped to next to last in the league and last place in the standings. Strange year, this 82. Now, things always get a bit strange at Chicago's Wrigley Field, but there's nothing strange to Cub fans about the heads-up play of former Philly Keith Moreland, who's hitting at a Triple Crown-type pace. Tops or near tops in the league in average homers and RBIs. 2 homers and 7 RBIs in 1 game for Mr. Moreland unarmed the Astros. It stopped a 4-game losing streak and led the Cubs to a 12-6 Wrigley rocker. Contagious at Wrigley Field. Even pitcher Randy Martz caught the bug. 2 base hits and 3 RBIs. Nothing like good old-fashioned daylight to get everyone involved in the ball game. Actually, Martz also showed smarts on the mound, yielding only 1 run in 7 innings to gain his 3rd victory. Dickie Knowles, also formerly of Philadelphia Society, defeated the Astros for his 4th win. The next day, it was dapper Jody Davis at bat in the 9th, score tied 2 on. 3 straight wins and quite a production number for Jody, who bunched 2 more homers the next game, putting the Cubs 1 short of a record 8,000 victories. Now that's something to shoot for.
This is a toe, this is a foot. That's the difference between Lamisil AT spray pump and Lotrimin AF. Lotrimin AF products are indicated to treat athlete's foot on the whole foot. This is only indicated to treat between the toes, so kill athlete's foot on the whole foot with Lotrimin AF.
Chili's booty back ribs, double basted with barbecue sauce.
Hey, Rhonda! It's me, Anthony! You want to get together later? The doctor said it's not contagious.
Now, Sprite.com makes it easier to buy just about anything you want. Under every cap is a free Sprite or Rocket Cash. Online money you can use through Sprite.com. Drink Sprite, get Rocket Cash. Buy what you want.
It's here, waiting for you. Inside is unlimited strength and power. It builds confidence and reshapes your body. It can change everything. This is Bowflex, an entire gym in one easy-to-use machine. So powerful, it delivers over 60 health club quality exercises with up to 410 pounds of resistance, all in the convenience of your own home. Strength training with Bowflex is so effective that we guarantee you'll get the results you want in 6 weeks or less. And you can own one with no money down and payments as low as $33 per month. Bowflex is real. The results are real. The question is, are you ready for Bowflex? For a free video and brochure, call or go online at BowflexDirect.com. Do the research, listen to real customers, then place your order online and get started. Bowflex. Who said change isn't easy?
Another spectacular effort by Marino, who fires, touchdown!
Jackie Turner-Kersey out of lane 8, running away from the field.
The Philadelphia Phillies getting reacquainted with the pennant race. Quick as they could say Mike Schmidt, who came off the disabled list to smack 3 homers in 6 games, the Phillies started acting like their old selves, winning all 6 after the big guys returned home. Schmidt's power sparked a sagging team bat attack, which was last in the league in hitting. Also turning the ignition, Bob Dernier. 11 steals in 6 games, and overall 18 for 18. Like most of the lineup, George Vukovich snored, then roared. 6 hits and 8 RBIs in 2 games, as his batting average shot from 127 to 270. Also stoking Philly fire, Manny Trio. 9 hits in 4 games, lifting his average to around 300. While Schmidt's absence left an obvious power gap, Bo Diaz, Philadelphia's new catcher, did his best to fill it. 8 homers and 21 RBIs, a needed boost from a fellow mostly known for his defense. As for pitching, Dick Ruthven had also been down on his luck till beating San Diego on a 4-hitter after starting the year losing 3 straight. Looks like this season's late-rising Philadelphia story might turn out to be something of a sleeper. Moving westward, the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers seemed to be dozing a bit until getting a taste of deja vu by wheeling into Montreal for the first time since last year's pennant showdown. Rick Mundy against Steve Rogers. Score tied in the 9th inning of the final game of the championship series. Montreal can't forget that Mundy, who struck the game winner. And Rick apparently has not forgotten how to hit in Montreal. On Thursday, it was Monday again who beat the Expos with a triple. On Friday, Monday tripled his luck with another three-bagger and another Dodger victory. Dusty Baker also had a taste for Expo pitching, gorging himself in 2 games with 7 hits, including 3 homers and 9 RBIs. All this shortly after an 0 for 17 diet. Steve Garvey snapped out of a slump, cracked 3 hits in the 3rd game, won a homer in a 10-8 Dodger victory. Helping to make it a 4-game sweep, Pedro Guerrero, 2 for 3 and 3 RBIs in the 5-4 finale. Finally, on the mound, Bob Welch squeezed the Expos with his 4th win. Altogether, 5 straight for L.A., getting into Olympic form at Olympic Stadium. Tim Lawler has been the model Padre for San Diego, winning his first 4 games on the mound. And at the plate, Lawler's also a hit, 2 homers and a .444 average. Of course, pitchers love to talk hitting, but the man who leads all active pitchers in career base hits isn't saying much. Can you name him? Stay tuned.
Don't just sit there. Everybody polka with this new 36-song collection from Cornerstone Promotions. This is the most complete polka collection yet. Everybody Polka features 36 of your favorite tunes performed by the legends of polka. Everybody Polka is not sold in stores. Here's how to order. Call this toll-free number now for Everybody Polka. 2 cassettes, $19.98. 2 CDs, $26.98, plus $5.50 shipping. Have your credit card ready and call now.
This Sunday on ESPN Classic.
Buongiorno.
They were 4 guys going nowhere.
Don't forget to punch the clock, Shorty.
Until a dream
The little guy's getting the fight.
took them on the road to glory. Dennis Quaid and Daniel Stern star in an Oscar-nominated real classic, Breaking Away. This Sunday night at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, only on ESPN Classic.
American League recap. First up, Anaheim, where Angel Mania was supposedly a craze for bats. Few heralded the pitchers as divine, not even the Angels.
Our pitching staff could use another starter, but we're going to have to probably go with what we have. It's not that bad. It does get a bad rap on occasion, but I think that our pitching staff is not as bad as some people like to think.
Not as bad and a whole lot better. Believe it or not, California was battling Boston for the league lead in pitching. As for a batting order that includes 4 former MVPs with names like Carew, Jackson, Baylor, and Lynn, well, any manager would brag a little about that.
This year, with the kind of people we have, I think we're going to have enough offense if every one of our players just has a normal year. Just a normal Jackson year, just a normal Baylor year, a normal Downing year, a normal DeCenza's year, Rich, and all the rest of them. If they have just normal years, we're going to have enough runs on the board to be a winning team.
They've been winning, but not so much because of the bats. California ranked 9th in the league in hitting, enough to keep the team up there. But if Reggie and company should start to have a normal year, California would be no normal ball club. Now in Baltimore, it's normal to think that pitching is the name of the game.
We have the pitching staff to be able to win, and I think that's just what's going to happen this year.
And when you have good pitching, it keeps you in ball games, and that's one of the trademarks of the Orioles organization.
Well, so far, the Birds' famed trademark has flown the coop. Oriole pitching ranked only ahead of Minnesota's, second to last in the league. That's one reason for a 9-game losing streak, and that's why the Orioles have been kicking around in the Eastern Division basement. Looking in on Toronto, the Blue Jays have been getting their kicks from surprising hits. First, how about Barry Bonnell hitting .404 to lead the majors after hitting .220 last year? If that's strange, how about the Jays leading the league in hitting after rating dead last in all baseball in '81? And how about Willie Upshaw beating out John Mayberry at first base? A .300 average and 4 game winners sent Mayberry RFD to New York. But nothing matches Toronto's vital stats in the pinch. Led by Garth Orge, hitting .375 overall and 6 for 8 as a pinch hitter, the Blue Jays had a mind-blowing total of 20 pinch hits and 20 pinch hit RBIs. No other team in the league has half as many. Talk about cashing in when the chips are down. The Blue Jays' cash is solid gold.
Are you a little nervous about getting on the bus?
Yeah, I don't want to go.
You have to go to school.
I don't know if I want to go, though.
That'll be fun.
I want to hang out with you.
Girls' first day. Be nice. First days are always a little scary.
I miss you.
It's gonna be a bright.
Chevy Malibu. It's dependable. Just like you. Chevy Malibu. We'll be there.
Got those no Folgers to wake us up blues. Need that fresh mountain grown taste to start the day. For the blues to start flowing away. Got that good feeling coming on. With Folgers hot, steamy, and strong. Oh yeah. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Yeah.
A special announcement from the American Property Network. You can buy cars for as low as $29 per month. Choose from thousands of cars repossessed and seized by the U.S. Marshal, IRS, FBI, and private organizations. Call 1-800-370-2060. Foreclosed homes and distressed properties are selling for as low as $199 per month. Call 1-800-370-2060. For current auction listings, call 1-800-370-2060. Call toll-free.
How would you like to earn CD rates without tying up your money? Simple. With the Orange Savings Account from ING Direct, everyone earns the same high 5% rate. With no minimum balance requirement and no fees. And unlike CDs, you can always get at your money. Still think there's a catch? There isn't one. You just didn't have a choice before. Call 1-800-ING Direct for great rates with no minimums and no fees. 1-800-ING Direct.
The Big Fly Championship, Joe, that means the Home Run Kings in the Home Run Derby. Everyone loves the Big Fly. The longbow.
Goodbye! The Century 21 Home Run Derby, 8 Eastern, Monday, July 9th, only on ESPN.
Into the stretch. Secretariat leads his field by 18 lengths. Secretariat has opened a 22-length lead. He is going to lead the Triple Crown winner.
This is ESPN Classic.
Elsewhere, the Cleveland Indians went to bat and cashed in on the pitching-rich Oakland A's, who had to think they were up against murderer's row when the Tribe hit the Bay Area. Riding a 7-game winning streak, the A's were whomped by rampaging Indian bats. In a 3-game sweep, Cleveland outscored Oakland 37-13, collecting 42 hits. In the opener, the A's took a 5-0 lead in the first inning, only to wind up losing 15-6. Went the A's ERAs and, of course, the Indians' BAs. Leading the charge and en route to a thunderous comeback, slugger Andre Thornton. 3 homers and 7 RBIs gave him the league lead in both departments. Hurrahs for Thornton and for red-hot Toby Harrah. How hot? Well, how about a 370 average and base hits in 24 of his first 25 games? Also, Shake and Bake McBride kept pounding the stuffing out of the horse. I mean cowhide, raising his average to 389. Mike Hargrove also got his numbers up above 300. All the spring talk revolved around pitching, but the Tribes looked awfully good with the hardwood. Elsewhere, Tennant hopes for the Chicago White Sox. After starting off with 8 straight victories, the Sox fell, but then won 7 straight for first place. Tom Paciorek, now blossoming at an age when most veterans tend to fade, had his average at 337 and wrapped out his 4th game-winning RBI with a homer against Detroit. Greg Luzinski also rattled the Tigers with 5 hits and 4 RBIs as the Sox swept the 3-game series. Though not yet hitting for average, the Bulls shown good timing with his extra base hits, as has Jim Morrison. Although struggling to hit 200, 6 of Morrison's first 14 hits were homers, and 11 of 14 went for extra bases. The Sox also like to extricate those extras by stealing, ranking 3rd in stolen bases. They also rank 3rd in pitching, and Lamar Hoyt is one big reason with 6 victories, the league's best ERA, and 11 straight wins counting last year. And with the recent addition of Ernesto Escarga, the Sox apparently lead the league in Mexicali holds. The 32-year-old rookie picked up his first Major League save against the Tigers. Bullpen sensation Salome Barojas, also fresh from south of the border, gained his 8th save, tying for the league lead. New faces, new uniforms, new socks, a whole new look in the American League. Hard-hitting pitcher Steve Carlton recently matched up with hard-hitting pitcher Tim Lawler, who won the game despite giving up lefty's 319th career base hit, the most hits of any active pitcher. In his previous start, Carlton beat the Giants and tagged this 3-run homer. Lefty pitches and lefty hits. The rest is silence.
The forces of nature are waging a war, and the target is your deck. But Thompson's Water Seal will stop them, because when others fail, Thompson succeeds, protecting your deck like no other, guaranteed. Thompson's Water Seal. It never takes a day off.
This is a toe, this is a foot. That's the difference between Lamisil AT spray pump and Lotrimin AF. Lotrimin AF products are indicated to treat athlete's foot on the whole foot. This is only indicated to treat between the toes, so kill athlete's foot on the whole foot with Lotrimin AF.
I think we need to go to Burger King. Sure.
A Whopper says free fries are like a dream come true. Burger King fries taste better than ever, and now they're free when you buy a Whopper.
Great Whopper. Yeah, and free fries.
In the land of burgers, the flame broiled Whopper is king.
Sports Century Wednesday.
Andre Agassi is always labeled rock and roll tennis.
Outrageous tennis star Andre Agassi.
Babes were all over the place. All over the place.
His demanding father.
If Andre won a match 6-2, 6-1, not good enough.
The women.
Barbara Streisand, Brooke Shields, now Steffi Graf.
And finally, growing up.
This kid decided all on his own. I'm tired of being a brat. I want to be a better man.
Andre Agassi, Sports Century, the top 50 and beyond. Wednesday at 8, only on ESPN Classic.
Nice uppercut by Monson Douglas, takes it down for the first time in his career.
This is ESPN Classic.
Step right up. I mean, duck right under, son. Buy a ticket and get a surprise. Ski hats, why not? Ballparks are full of promotions these days, but no one promotes them quite like they do in Seattle.
Hi, this is Tom Pachork of the Seattle Mariners, inviting everybody to come on out to the Kingdome on August 23rd for Mariners Funny Nose Glasses Night. Be the first in your neighborhood to have...
Tom, I'm sorry. August 23rd is not Funny Nose Glasses Night. It's Jacket Night, Tom.
Jacket Night?
Yes, every kid 14 and under gets an official Mariners vinyl jacket free, Tom.
Jacket? No noses?
No funny nose glasses, no. I'm sorry.
What am I going to do with 30,000 pairs of funny nose glasses?
That's your problem, Tom.
Tom Pachork left his problem to the Mariners when traded, but 2 years after that commercial, Seattle actually tried the idea on for size. Looky, looky, Luella. The entire Kingdome got a facelift. You should have seen some of these folks before they entered the park. Finally, moving up a few generations and a reckoning with history for 43-year-old Gaylord Perry. May 6th, Willie Randolph grounds to Julio Cruz the throw to Jim Mailer. A 7-3 Seattle win over the Yankees at the Kingdome, and the winning pitcher Gaylord Perry, number 300. What's the meaning of 300 wins? Well, only 15 hitters have 3,000 hits, and now 15 pitchers 300 wins. But 7 hitters reached 3,000 in recent years, while only 4 pitchers have won 300 in more than 50 years. Those 4 include Lefty Grove, who won 20 or more 7 times with the Philadelphia Athletics, before pitching 8 more years Boston Red Sox. In 1941, at the age of 41, Grove won his 300th from baseball.